if your kingdom, and this is like, hear me on this, all right? If your kingdom is your money, then toys are your tyrant. You will always exist on a sliding scale between depraved indifference towards the suffering of your fellow man and actively making your neighbor pray for the sake of your own wallet to the detriment of your soul. Health insurance companies in America with business practices that rob people of services and treatments. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11, you shall not steal, you shall not deal falsely, you shall not lie to one another. These health insurance companies in America are doing all three of these things to people's faces, that they're going to be there for them, that they're going to actually cover them, that they're going to give reasonable packages, and they don't. And people die. Why am I focused on this? I'm a respiratory therapist in the state of North Carolina. And once upon a time, I was an EMT as well. Verse 13, you shall not oppress your neighbor or rob him. The wages of a hired worker shall not remain with you all night until the morning. And Deuteronomy chapter 25, verses 13 to 16. You shall not have in your bag two kinds of weights, a large and a small. You shall not have in your house two kinds of measures, a large and a small. A full and fair weight you shall have, a full and fair measure you shall have, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. For all who do such things, all who act dishonestly, are an abomination to the Lord your God. If you have two different kinds of rocks in your bag, right? You have real gold and you have fool's gold. You can trick people. You can trick people into paying more. Or you can make yourself pay less to people. I've seen this, bruh. Hospitals, other large corporations outside of healthcare that don't pay their employees for hours worked. In my short time in healthcare, I have been a witness to hospital systems not pay their employees overtime wages worked for multiple pay periods in a row. I've seen one person in particular, they were owed over $5,000 in overtime hours worked that just wasn't paid out. All right? Makes me think of James chapter 5. Come now, you rich, weep and howl for the miseries that are coming upon you. Your riches have rotted and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver have corroded, and their corrosion will be evidence against you and will eat your flesh like fire. You've laid up treasure in the last days. Behold, the wages of the laborers who mowed your fields, which you kept back by fraud, are crying out against you. And the cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord of hosts. You have lived on the earth in luxury and in self-indulgence. You have fattened your heart in a day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered the righteous person. He does not resist you. But here's the thing that needs to be said. God is coming. The Messiah is coming to take his stand upon the earth, and all that nonsense will be rooted out. It will be rooted out. Businesses that find ways to funnel profits basically just back up to the CEO to make stockholders happy while withholding that same fruit of labor from the people that are actually laboring. Saying, hey, this is just good business. This is just capitalism. This is not good business. This is an abomination. Stop justifying yourselves before the sins of socialist men and repent for living under the tyranny of toys as a materialist and becoming a tyrant yourself. Repent and follow Jesus. We get so distracted with the idea of being able to just create the biggest bag possible.